Let me come on here and talk to y'all for a brief second. This is my car Bible. If you don't have your car Bible, go to Hobby Lobby, go to Mardell's, go to something to get your little small little carry-on, put in your glove compartment and go on about your day. This is the ESV version. I'm not the biggest fan of the ESV version, but for car's sake, whenever I need a quick do-do-do, I'm going to use that. I prefer KJV, but I've been going through it. I'm not even ashamed to tell y'all I have been going through it. I mean, this spiritual attack has been one of the worst spiritual attacks I have ever come under, ever. This has attacked me mentally. I have been going up and down in depression. That's not something that I claim, but I know what it is. Anxiety out of this world, constantly going to God, talking about it. I've been in this place where I've been so discouraged. And I'm like, Lord, I cannot take no more of this. I don't want to pray. I don't want to fast. I don't want to study. I don't want to do none of that. My marriage has even come under attack. My children being rebellious and just all out of sorts has just been under attack. Disrespect. It has been so much going on in my life. And I just felt like I was suffering. I'm like, this is too much. I'm trying to get through it. I'm trying to keep my head up and have faith and maintain that faith and knowing that God is a God of his word. He's going to take care of everything, but it has not been easy. But a couple of weeks ago when I was crying, sobbing, and I'm never going to get on the internet and sob again because y'all like to play too much and make it think that y'all the people that's making me cry. Anywho, but a couple of weeks ago, God was telling me to glorify him in my suffering. And I was like, Lord, it was so hard for me to receive that because I was like, Lord, what you talking about? What do you mean glorify you in my suffering? I'm supposed to still have faith in my suffering and still worship in my suffering and still praise in my suffering and still pray in my suffering. Like, I know that you are a God of your word, but I'm supposed to continue to do this when I feel like I'm at my lowest and every single day I'm crying because I'm stressed out. I'm under attack. It's ongoing. But so I got in my car and I'm like, okay, let me just get something to read. And I'm like, I'm going to be in Romans today. But let me tell y'all something. This is ESV. Like I said, I'm not really a big fan of it. But Romans 5, where was I at? I think I was at Romans 5:3. Maybe something like that. Hold on, y'all. Let me get this together. So it says, not only that, but we rejoice in our sufferings, knowing that suffering produces endurance, and endurance produces character, and character produces hope, and hope does not put us to shame because God's love has been poured into our hearts through the Holy Spirit who has been given to us. Y'all, do y'all remember when Jesus said, I'm sending the Holy Spirit as my advocate? I'm sending the Holy Spirit as your counselor. The Holy Spirit is constantly moving through me day in and day out, constantly guiding me, constantly protecting me. And I have sat here and I have taken that for granted. Like, it's almost like I forgot how powerful God is. Like, even in this suffering that I'm going through, it's building me up. But I'm sitting here like, well, I have built endurance. Like, people have looked at me, they're like, in the past couple of months, we don't know how you've been so strong. I've counted on Jesus. I have counted on God. But in reality, it gets hard. But I have looked, and I thank God for this because I'm like, I have built a lot more endurance, And my character has changed. Even my heart posture has changed. It's so much more the fruits that you see coming from my tree now. The fruits, the things, the works, the behaviors, the actions, the thoughts, the things that I say that you see coming from me now are completely different because my heart posture has changed. But that was nothing but God. That was all God's doing. And I'm just like, wow. Everything that I have been going through has made me lean so far on God. It has literally made me just let go of everything. Like, I have no need to be in control. Whatever happens, happens. Even in my household, look, I'm going to pray. I'm going to do the work that God calls me to do. I'm going to continue to get in my word. Everything that I'm supposed to go by, I'm going by. And it is going to live within me and become my life and my lifestyle. And I say this because God is so good. I didn't understand until I studied what glorifying God actually meant. And when I realized it, I said, God, I get it. Like, worshiping and having faith and trusting God, even in your suffering, is just such an intimate relationship with God. Like, it's just an intimate connection with God, just knowing that all things that God has said he is going to do, all the things that he has done, he has been consistent with that. And that's the best way for you to show that you love God. That's just the best way for you to show that you truly do trust God. You respect God. I just want to go ahead and say this. Bye, y'all.